From the recent protest, xenophobic attack, loss of income, challenges in getting the documents to stay in South Africa, so they've all decided willingly that they will want to travel back home. And that is what our government, in collaboration with our consulates here and mission, are doing to assist them go back home. Harassment, intimidation, difficulty in getting your paperwork, loss of livelihood, challenges with family, children, whereby any protest, any attack, you are the first target, and it has really cost many their lives and their health and their challenges. So they've opted to go home, and we cannot say no. That's what our government do, to stand for the people, assist them to make sure that at least their rights as human beings are not being trampled or violated. So since they've opted to go home, our government has stepped up to assist them to bring them back home. My message to South Africans is that this could have been done better. There couldn't have been any reason for leaving. Even if there is, it would have been more done more diplomatic than in a situation whereby people are forced to go because they want to stay, but they couldn't get documents to stay. They have wives, they have children here, but now some of them are sending their wife and their children back home just for them to stay back and hustle. We can coexist. We are Africa. We are united. We can work together. We can co-live, build the economy of Africa. Our message is the unity of Africa, the success and the well-being of Africa. It's not about Nigeria, it's not about South Africa, it's not about Congo or Zambia, but it's about the unity and the source of Africa, which is the next big thing that needs to happen to this continent.
Not living here is not a problem. The thing there is that your brother said there's something an South African guy said here, that we almost go back and fix our place. So I think that is better. We need to go back and fix our place. Because Africans, we are not doing well. Our leaders are not doing well. They are not helping the people. Just like the way the Europeans are doing, Africans are not doing like that. They are failing us. The whole leaders are corrupt and they are not doing well. So these are the problems we are having. I don't have any problem staying here, but due to the crisis, I have to go back and make my place right. Yeah, documented. I came here 2006. I came here to look for a job anyway, but what I came here for, it didn't work out fine, so I have to join the street and look for something else to do. Normally, what I was doing recently, I'm a car wash. I do car polish just to survive, but due to the crisis and the things happening here, I have no other choice than to go home and fix my place.
We read about South African law, we love South African, right? But don't be skeptical of this, but it's all about we being honest. We're not getting what we read about South African fun, all the fun and all that. So since the national state, they don't need my nationalism. So we don't have choice to leave and humble ourselves. We know how we love South Africans so much. No, the problem I only have, going home to start a new life without a fund, really make me sick and sad. I feel depressed, you know. We're just asking for support and understanding from our leader to just, show us the love and understanding so we can get our human right of surviving again as a human right. I was attacked with a threat, gun, voice contact, even my own friends turned against me. So I just humble myself and just let go. I have to leave all my property and just fly away. So now I'm here in Joburg, try to survive, the fund and everything, no job, no money, no capital. So we are just praying to God to just help us, which we are getting right now. We want things to be easy, which is not easy right now. For 2 days I've never eaten. So I'm just scared of opening my mouth for you to see how ugly I look, because I don't look like this. But all the same, if you ask me, I've been attacked. I have to run away not to be beaten and being killed. So all the same, I shouldn't say I didn't judge them for that, I don't blame them. But we should show understanding to just go back home to see what the situation is and live in peace again, because this is Africa, we love Africa.
I've been here since I was 4, which means I basically grew up here. I grew up with the people. I came here legally, actually, my documents and everything. But over the years, the system kind of failed me with silence, with unreasonable requests, with a lot of backlash, so it's been really hard. It's like I grew up here. Like if I could, I could speak like a Johannesburg boy. Like I went to one of those high schools or whatever. But to me, I'm just a normal, I feel like a South African, but clearly, even though I've grown here my whole life, I'm very much different. Before this, I was studying University of Witwatersrand in Johannesburg, and I did my first 2 years. This year was supposed to be my third year, and then I was just met with a lot of silence, a lot of, like, there was no way of navigating the system, even though I followed the proper steps multiple times, inquired with many people, asked so many questions. At the end of the day, the same system that told me what I should do was the same system that failed.
We are now at the airport and we have seen Nigerians who are willingly leaving South Africa back to Nigeria because some of them feel unsafe are here and they will be leaving any moment from now. But with me is the Nigerian Consul General just to speak to us about the process. Good evening, ma'am, and thank you for joining us once again. It's been a tiring week, I know. But how has it been and how many Nigerians are going? And obviously we have spoken to some of them. What are their reasons of leaving?
Well, basically, we have a full flight, nearly 270 people on the flight today. And they're leaving because they don't feel safe. They're leaving because they want to go home. They're leaving because some of them are stranded. Some of them are destitute, and they haven't been able to afford the ticket home. But now they have the opportunity, thanks to our government, to go home, safe return. And then some of them who might be able to afford the ticket are scared when they come to the airport. If you've overstayed, you're arrested, you're detained, and then you have to pay a fine. So it was identified as a need of our people, and our government basically heard their cry. So our first flight is leaving tonight to get our people home. Our Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Bianca Odumegwu Ojukwu, spoke a few days ago, and she made it clear that our government is not happy. We have loads of South Africans in Nigeria, we have South African businesses, and they are never harassed, whatever the case may be. They're living their best lives, and they're welcomed by our people. They're protected by our government and our law enforcement agencies. Every country, or a lot of countries rather, have immigration issues, but they must be dealt with lawfully. Citizens cannot take the laws into their own hands and say, don't listen to the government, don't listen to the police. So it's a difficult one. But for us, especially as a Consul General, my duty here is the protection of my people. And if my people don't feel safe, they want to go home, they're stranded, they're destitute, they have issues. They cry out, we hear, we tell our government, and our president has said, bring his people home.
For those that are living, how many were documented, how many are documented?
I don't have those figures, but it's not so important. It's an issue of many people are undocumented because they've applied, done what they should do, but there are huge delays in regularizing their papers. And then, of course, you have those who are here illegally. You know, maybe their plans didn't work out and they became stranded and destitute. So I don't have any figures for you. But legal, undocumented, illegal, if our people want to go home and they're constrained and they cry out to our government has answered.
How many applications have you received from Nigerians?
I don't have figures to share with you, but quite a lot. Our people are going home. Those that are willing to return, maybe they're not legal here, maybe they're undocumented, maybe they're legal, but they have decided to go home, and they needed help from our government, and our government has provided the help they requested.
And have they shared with you why they going home?
They're going home because a lot of them don't feel safe. Their businesses have been shut down. They can't operate. Their livelihoods have been shattered. They're living in fear, basically. You're walking on the street and a fellow citizen can stop you and ask for your papers. People have been harmed. Businesses have been looted. So basically, the opportunity has been presented. Come home.
Dapo, let me just speak to one of the citizens here, South African citizen, who says she is here to bid farewell to Nigerians. Ma'am, how are you?
I'm very blessed. How are you doing?
Why are you here?
I'm here to bid farewell to Nigerians. As they are being repatriated, I just came to say goodbye, Nigeria, and thank you for all that you have done. We are saying in South Africa, Mabahambe, and we insist all those who are illegal, selling drugs and etc. in our country, goodbye until we meet again.
But are these people that you are referring to that are selling drugs in Nigeria, are you sure that they are Nigerians?
Absolutely, we're sure. I mean, from the bottom to the top, we know that the only people who are responsible for drugs in our communities are Nigeria. There is no any other nation who are foreign who comes to South Africa and sell drugs except Nigerians.
So your reason for coming here was just to see that Nigerians are going?
To make sure that they are gone, and to also send them a message that whenever they visit South Africa again, they must uphold our laws, they must respect our children, they must respect our country, and they must make sure they don't hijack our communities, they don't hijack our infrastructure, and nor cause them to debilitate and cause us to be a people useless in a beautiful country.
Dapo, you just heard from one South African, from a group of South Africans who came here saying that they are bidding farewell to Nigerians, and also we heard from the Consul General speaking about the reasons why these Nigerians are leaving South Africa. It's now back to you in the studio.
All right, Bongani, before I let you go, just 30 seconds. I mean, there are videos or footage on social media showing some South Africans taking over shops formerly owned by foreigners that have been forced to leave the country. I would like you to confirm this, and a follow-up story to that is that some of them are complaining that they cannot afford the rent of those shops anymore, or to even stock it up or continue the business. Yet, this was the main reason why they are pushing out foreigners. Can you confirm any of these stories?
Dapo, I can't confirm that because I've not seen citizens who are taking over Nigerians or other foreigners' shops here in South Africa. So I can safely say nothing of that sort that I have seen. But what is happening is that those that are undocumented in South Africa are being told to leave. But it's not on those who are documented. No one has a problem with them. But those that are undocumented are the ones that these anti-migrant groups are saying they should leave the country.